Join us on the Shark Stream.
And join us on Shark Stream.
Join us on the Shark Stream.
Join me on the Shark Stream.
Join us on the Shark Stream.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark Stream, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? We got a quick last-minute list match coming to you here. I'm sorry, not a list match. Last-minute action match coming to you here. We got Kevin Malley and Yader Martinez playing some last pocket 8-ball. I didn't put it in the description, but it's a last pocket 8-ball match, BCA rules. As you guys know, last pocket that you make your last striped or object ball in, that's where your 8-ball goes. We have a couple different rules. We're playing BCA rules. I guess they got some questions here. So if you guys see your opponent make your ball in a pocket, that's considered your pocket. And if you guys have the same last pocket, it's last person to make it goes opposite short rail. We'll get into all that later, talk about it all. I'm going to update these names. We're going to get this going. We're going to put, we'll put Yader Martinez, as far as I know, doesn't have a Fargo. I couldn't look him up at all. I know Kevin is giving him a game on the wire. So it's going to be a 7-6 race at the end of the day. Y'all, if you guys watched us recently, you know Kevin's been dubbed the Marvel supervillain. He was in our last big tournament up here. He was rocking his Marvel shirt. He actually placed, I believe he placed in that tournament. So they opened up this rack. They're already going, guys. I'll get everything all full screen, nice and big for you guys going soon. I'm just trying to catch up. They were itching to start, so I wanted to get them started and get it going before it was too late. Again, guys, it's BCA rules, so it's going to be clear pockets, so you guys aren't going to see any out of whack shots, anything crazy. You're going to see some clean, straight up BCA 8-ball. Again, playing last pocket. If you guys joined us yesterday, you guys saw two great matches back to back. You with Lucas Werner, Ricardo, and Moritz and Pancake. Guys, yesterday was a fantastic match. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, please go back, rewatch the doubles match, and then rewatch the Lucas and Moritz match, guys. That was some phenomenal pool. If you want to see really good pool, those are the people to watch. I mean, world champion material, future world champions for sure in that match last night. You guys are following the Shark Stream. You guys know Team No Sleep is on the road again. They got a big tournament coming up. They got like 5 weeks worth of stuff. I know they got the U.S. Open coming up soon. But they are on the road now. I forget where they're at this weekend, but I know they are in a big tournament. Lucas, Jonas, and Alberto. But I like seeing these numbers climb already, guys. We're already up to almost a good amount of viewers. We got coming up on 50 viewers. So let's get those likes and shares out. Oh, look, I already got comments. I skipped all you guys. What's up, Drew? Bailey, what's going on, buddy? Good win the other night. Brian Charlton, is it pretty packed in there right now? Brian, to answer your question, it is. We actually have a full house right now. I don't believe there's any open tables. I know there's Ladies League going on right now, but that's coming up on an end. I'm sure it'll open up soon. But Rax. Jason Longo says Rax. I don't know what you're talking about there, buddy. Anyway, it is a full house, Brian, but if you're bored, you can come on down. I'm sure there'll be an open table soon. And if not, you can sit there in the lounge and watch this match. Please, guys, let me know how I sound like. Last night we were having some problems with the audio. I'm not sure how we're looking. I don't know if I'm sounding better or worse, if I'm too loud, too quiet. Whatever it is, let me know. It sounds that aimless. All right. All right, guys, I'm ready to rock. We're gonna start calling some real action here. So we got Kevin Malley shooting right now. He looks like he is straight balls. Oh no, I'm sorry. He might be solids. He looks like he's gonna kick at the 6 ball right here. So he's gonna try to kick the 6 into this pocket because again, it's the last pocket 8. So had he makes that 6 or the 6 ball in this pocket, that's where his 8 ball's got to go. Now, this game can get very technical, and you guys, this is last pocket 8 ball is actually a fun game to play and a fun game to watch. It really works on your cue ball control and your positioning. And if you play last pocket 8 ball, even straight pool, you know what ball you kind of want to leave last in your run to get the spot you want for the 8 ball. Ooh, Nick Busquets coming down. That's gonna be nice. Again, they are playing BCA rules. Looks like Kevin's gonna get ball in hand on that. This is one of those times where this is the strategy I'm talking about. So Kevin now has a choice to make. If he makes this 6 ball in this corner, he's got to get that cue ball up over here somewhere to make the 8. If he decides he's going to play it long ways and play it up in this corner, he can drift that cue ball over anywhere over here and have a shot. I don't know. If the 6 definitely past the 8, so he can't go on the side. And even this corner would be tricky. He looks like that's what he's going to do, though. He can go this corner and then try to get that cue ball to come. He's got to get it up here, though. He's got to be careful. Doesn't want to be anywhere in this area. This area is definitely scratch potential. He wants to avoid that square. Again, guys, this is Yader Martinez. I don't know how he plays. I haven't seen him here before, but again, not Fargo rated. So if anybody knows who he is, you guys know how he plays, let me know. Keep me posted. Again, this is BCA rules. I know I say it a lot, but this is BCA rules. So if Kevin happens to scratch hitting this 8 ball or something, the game's not over yet. It's going to be ball in hand for Yader. No, third chance of coming around the table. Actually, even though he missed, I have to tell you guys, that was a pretty impressive shot. I mean, he just went, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rails around the table, didn't touch a single ball until the end there with all this traffic. But Yader's got ball in hand. This is a bit of a problem ball right here, although he does have ball in hand, so he can clear it up now, which is what he's going to do. I was going to say, the 11, I'm not sure if it goes off the 15, but the 15 definitely goes in the corner. So he's going to clear that out now. Gavin, yeah, man, they're playing last pocket 8 ball BCA rules. I know I didn't put it in the description. I got sidetracked. I was trying to set this up quick for them. But it's a 2-man tournament. There is some little pocket cash in the middle. I think they said there's a 500 a man, so there's 1,000 in the middle on this match. Nice draw stroke. And set Yader up real nice on this. I believe this is a 12 ball in this rack. Over the 14 or the 13. I forget. These colored balls throw me off. But he's got choices. Yader's got choices here. Again, he's got to have to figure out which ball he wants to save for his 8 ball. Giving Kevin Malley this shot, though, is going to be tough because Kevin can make this 6 here. He's going to throw a little bit of, I want to say, left or outside on this. Oh, he looks like he called the bank instead. Good attempt on the bank. He would have had a very tough position to make the 8 there, but. Oh, Dylan, this is the same guy that played Ashley a few weeks ago. Okay. Oh, that's right. I watched him play. I remember. I was actually Thomas and I were hanging out in the hotel after work, and we were watching him play. Okay, so we've seen him around here before. He's gonna walk around the table a couple times. He's like, yeah. He's got a couple of good shots. I mean, 10 ball goes easy, 14's easy. The 11's got any pocket once he clears out some of these other balls. But again, it's this 8 ball you guys got to worry about here. It seems how all Yader's balls are on this side of the table. That 8 ball being on the opposite side near that side pocket is going to be a factor. Just getting the 12 ball over there actually helps him very nicely. That's a smart play. I think Kevin can see the 6. I wonder if he can see enough to make it, though. If he can see enough to make it into this corner, that cue ball is going to want to travel 1, 2 rails maybe, get down here. I was going for the 2 rail. The 1 rail, I apologize. The 1 rails. Look at this guy's side pocket shot. Oh, that was close. That was a good try. Very good try. Sorry, Mr. Comment, Gavin. Yeah, thanks, Dylan, for handling that. Yeah, whatever pocket your last ball is made, the ball has to go into. So, like I was saying, if this is Yader's last ball right here, he wants to try to make it in this side pocket. So if he makes his 12 ball in this side pocket, then this 8 ball goes in this same pocket. So that's why it's a strategic game. You got to make sure you get one of your object balls somewhere near the same spot on that 8 ball. Oh, he's not going to want this. Is he going to? Wow, that is. That 8 ball sitting there in that pocket, or that cue ball, I'm sorry, sitting there close in that pocket. And Kevin's going to have a tough shot on that 6, even to make it anywhere at this point. He might be able to cross corner it. But if I'm him, I think I'm playing just to kind of hit that 6 ball right toward that side pocket a little bit more. Now that's boom worthy in my opinion. Unfortunately, he doesn't get a rail, but that 6 ball sitting in that pocket is a gorgeous setup for Kevin there. I mean, if he gets anywhere on this table, can make that 6 ball, the 8 ball is going to go in that same side pocket, no problem at all. So this is where Yader's got to start playing smart, play a little defense. Like this, if he does this right, he's going to knock that 11 ball right into that 6 ball and get it out of there. He's got to hope he doesn't make it in the pocket. Smart. That was very smart by Yader. Again, Kevin's got some kick shots here. He's been having a kick at the 6 ball a lot. It's been tough having this last ball on the table. He hasn't really had a good, clear shot at it to make it in a good pocket. So from here, you're probably looking at 2 rails this way, this way. Oh, he tried the reverse. That's tough. You got to throw a lot on that to reverse that. I think I would have went 2 rails. Gavin, man. So if you're in the area, man, Wallingford, Connecticut, if you're around here, if you come down to Yale at all, come on down. You can find people who want to play these games like this. I've seen last pocket 8 ball, straight pool, bank pool. They got all sorts of different games to play down here. And people are always willing to play with anybody who wants to learn how to play. So it's definitely a fun time. If you have the time, man, come on down. Look at this. Look at this shot. Not the position he wanted, but that was a great, great shot. So now this is where BCA rules come into play. Now, as far as I understand the way these guys were explaining it earlier, because apparently there's different rules. Since Kevin, since he can see the 8-ball fully, the 8-ball's got to, or a ball's got to hit the rail if he hits that 8-ball. The 8-ball's got to hit the rail, or a cue ball's got to hit the rail. Now, if that ball was hidden and he couldn't see it, I guess he has to just touch the 8-ball. And if nothing hits the rail, it's fine. I don't know. We'll play it by ear as we go. Good shot by Kevin. It gives Yader a shot on the 10. And then the 14, the 11, and the 12. Let's see. If he makes this 10 ball. Yeah, Eric, I agree, man. That's one of the toughest pockets because I mean, banking it over there is tough from anywhere. I mean, unless you have like a straight bank. But now Kevin's got to try to get that 8-ball. He's either got to get below the 8-ball or he's got to get that 8-ball closer to the side pocket again. If you guys notice, actually, Kevin's got a little chip right here on the table. That's so we can distinguish the pockets and we'll remember what pocket is what. Yeah, so they're going to each have pocket markers. Kevin's got a yellow pocket marker and Yader's got a blue one. So if you guys see those on the table, that's what that is. That's going to be them marking their each respective pockets. So now I know some of you are looking at the thing going, oh, wait a second. Kevin just scratched on the 8-ball. It's game over. No, BCA rules, as long as the 8-ball is still on the table, it's just ball in hand for your opponent. Until that 8-ball is off the table, then you do not lose the game for scratching. Kevin's got a tough shot here because I mean, you guys saw it on the overview. He can't even really see the 8-ball, let alone kick it around the table to get it into that side pocket. Oh, Kevin, no, you're in Europe, man. That's cool though. Cool to be see some people from overseas joining in. But yeah, so go. You know what? Go down to your local pool hall. Talk to some people. They might know about last pocket. I mean, it's straight up 8-ball. It is straight up 8-ball. Again, the only difference is it's whatever your last ball pocket goes in, that's where your 8-ball goes. So if you can play 8-ball, you can play last pocket. Well, Yader's got some choices here. So with the 8-ball being over there, I like this green ball, we'll call it. I don't know, the 14 or whatever. I like this being your last ball because it passes the 8 and it goes in that pocket. The 11 goes in that pocket, and even this purple ball goes in that pocket. But I guess it depends on how much you trust your stroke. You can either get rid of the 10 or the 11 first in each of these side pockets. This goes in this pocket with a little bit of draw. If you say this is your second to last ball, never mind. I would say if you say this for your second last ball, you can make that in the corner and draw back for the 12 and then have perfect position on the 8-ball. From here, you can still make the 11 in the side. And you should be able to come out one rail and still have potential to make the purple in the corner and then the green in the opposite corner where the 8-ball is, and still has a good out here. The key shot is going to be making this 11 in the side pocket. Don't kill it. Don't slam it. It's kind of a thin shot. So your cue ball is going to travel. This is not what he wants. Oh my God, that could be exactly what he wants. Kevin's got a tough shot here. Let's look over his shoulder. See what we're looking at. He's got, I mean, on the bright side, you can bank. He could have tried to bank this out. We're going to give Yader a point while I try to figure out what happened there. But what I was going to say, he could have banked that 8-ball out, even if he didn't make it, get it in this general area next to the side pocket. Now, I don't know if the rule is, and if anybody's out there watching, maybe you guys can help me if you guys play last pocket a lot. I don't know if the rule is because he could see the 8 cleanly and there was no obstructions. that a scratch is a loss. But either way, Yader's up 1-0 right now in a race. Like I said, Kevin's giving him a game on the wire, so it's a 6-7 race. And he's up 1-0 right now. If you guys are down here at all, or you guys come down, you see the score sheets that we use all the time, the number flips, you're just going to see that Yader's got 2. That's because it's easy to keep track if you just give him the game that way. Good strong break by Yader. Good spread. That cue ball is flying around the table. It looks like he made 2 balls, one of each. But BCA it's an open after the break anyway, so but he's got options here, guys. With that 8 ball being on the low side of the table, if you take your stripes, either your 10 or your 11 ball are perfect balls to get back on the 8 for your last pocket. Looks like he's taking stripes, green stripe, corner pocket, lower side. Just misses there, but gives Kevin the table. And again, wide open table. No real problem balls for either selection at this point. Nice shot by Kevin. He's going to bump the 7 out of the way. And now he's just got to make some balls, and he should be able to. This is an open, runnable rack. He makes this one here now. He can come up one rail. Come out one rail for the 10. If he gets real far, he's got the 14 sitting as a duck he can use as a get out jail ball. Forrest on it over. I like that too. Now you just make the 10. Now it's just making the balls. All you got to do is make this 10 here. And if you leave yourself an angle to the 11, you can make the 11 and come out high enough to make the purple. He's going to use the 14 now to help him get out, which makes sense. Little hard, little too much juice. He's going to want to bump the 7 and saved him there with that 7 ball. He's going to make the purple ball in the corner, come out 1-2 rails for the 11 straight down. He would have had great position because then he can make this 11 ball and either throw a reverse on it and come back out, or he couldn't follow it and come 2 rails out for the 8 ball. Yader's got some work catching up here to do. Yeah, Dylan, I noticed that too. Not only does he pop up at like literally as soon as his cue makes contact, he has like a rocking stroke. Like if you notice, he like kind of leans into a stroke and like pokes at the cue ball more than like hits and follows through with it. I'm not saying it's the worst pool dynamics that I've seen. I've definitely seen other people. I mean, I have a little hitch in my stroke. I drop my shoulder when I play, but yeah, if you watch how he shoots, it's definitely not the most like fundamental stroke, but it gets the job done. Got like I said, he's got a little lean. He like kind of pokes at the ball and then he pops right up after a shot. But if that's how you play and that's what you're used to, I mean, you can kind of make anything work. He's definitely got decisions to make here. Do you run a couple balls? You play a defense? I mean, both the 11 and the, I forget what the purple is, but purple pass that 5 ball into that corner pocket. The only benefit is that 5 ball being there blocks the 8 ball from going into that pocket. Kenny says, I can't watch a guy like this play. Which part of that, buddy, is it? Is it the pace, the walking around the table, or just the way he shoots the ball? But Kevin's got a chance still to actually, he's got a good chance to get out here. If he can see that ball, if he can see this, he can still play this ball here and roll up to get behind the Can still make the 11 on the opposite side of that. Perfect. Perfect position. Gave himself an angle on the 11 ball. Should be able to pocket this 11 ball and kind of stun it out for the 8 in this same pocket. So I'm thinking Kevin's going to try to go here. Yeah, and he says he does more walking around the table. Nice stun. Does more walking around the table for the camera more than anything. And I mean, some people like a little showboating. Some people like to just kind of come in, get down, and play. Definitely does have a bit of a slower pace of play, but again, I mean, we see all kinds here. We're not opposed. I mean, not opposed. We're not unfamiliar with seeing the way that some people play a little slower. If you guys play down here sometimes, you know that there's some people who play a little slow down here at Yale Billiards in Wallingford. But we do counter that by having some of the best pros in the world come in and hang out and give lessons and do action matches on a Friday night and all sorts of stuff. So we always got something going on down here, guys. Oh, Kevin launches the cue ball off the table. So that's going to be ball in hand, guys. BCA rules, ball in hand anywhere on the table, off the scratch on the break. So they're going to see Yader be able to go anywhere on this table. It doesn't have to be behind the head string. In the kitchen, as they say. What else, guys? We got the player shake coming up soon. I know that the stuff is out there on our Facebook page. Let me see if I actually can pull it up while they're walking around. Yeah, Nick, I know there's no more strategy, but sometimes strategy turns to, I don't know, to taking a lot of time walking around the table, I guess. Real quick while you have a break, I just want to show you guys something. This team no sleep right there. There they are. Team no sleep, guys. They're on the road again this weekend, going to more tournaments. Let me see. Where is? All right, Yader decides he's gonna take the shot from far instead of. I don't know why he wouldn't play that ball closer again. I mean, it's. I thought BCA rules was behind the line or not behind the line, anywhere on the table off scratch on the break, and you could shoot anything. But oh, that's a shark stream. That's why we want to get billiards. All right, guys, we do have some tournaments coming up. I'll get into that shortly with you guys. But we get back to the action over here. So Kevin's got some choices to make. I think it's still an open table. He's going to take the long stretch for the purple stripe into the corner pocket. Plays that one hard and fast. But guys, we got a tie game, guys. It's a race to 6-7, like I said. It's Kevin gave Yader a match on the wire. Kevin Malley with a 562 Fargo. Not quite sure what Yader Martinez is. It might have been something listed before, but I couldn't find him. So if you guys know more about him, please chime in and give me some details. Playing some last pocket 8-ball here. BCA rules. Oh, jump cues are allowed, as BCA does allow. I don't know if we're going to see these guys go to the air much. It's been looking like their defense play has been a little more wait till the end and don't stick anybody to a ball, but we are only 2 racks in, so we'll see how that goes. Kevin takes stripes. He's going to drop the 10 ball in the corner pocket, come 2 rails out, play the green. I think it's a 14. I don't remember. After that, he does have a little bit of a problem. This 911 deal over here is going to be a bit of an issue. If he gets right on the 9, in on the rails, tough. He can play a combo, but he may be able to, well, which looks like this is what he's going to do now. I'll say he may be able to make the 11, maybe make the 15 or the 12, and then come back out for the 9. But it looks like he's going to try to deal with this now. I can't tell if he's going to go for the combo. Yep, combo the 11, which isn't actually not a bad shot. Now he's got no problem balls, and once he gets back to the table, he literally just needs to make a ball, and then he should be out if he gets back to this table. Yader's got a shot to make here. I can't tell. No, he's stuck behind that 2. So he can't go for the easy 5. So he's going to kind of roll into the 3, which does block the 15 going into this pocket. But Kevin's got the 11. All he's got to do is play this 11 nice and soft. Don't kill it. Pocket speed. It's going to roll up, come up 1 rail. Never mind. Scratch that. He's not going to do that. He's going to bump and run. So moving that 8 ball changes his game a little bit now. Kevin's got a slight issue because he can still make the 8 ball down here in either one of these shorter corners. But now he's got to get up table. He can't just kind of pluck the balls around and go. Nate Bitter, what's going on, man? And they want to play on table 8. It's definitely a little slower paced and a little more tedious, I say, than especially if you guys watched last night's match. Last night, these guys were just drilling balls like these were 5-inch pockets. But again, this is on table 8, so they are the 4-inch pockets. They are smaller. So you're not going to see these guys. You might see if Kevin gets in a rhythm. I know he can shoot. I've seen Yader shoot a little bit. Like I said, I don't know how well he can run balls on table 8, but you might not see full racks run like you see the pros do. Jeremy, what's up, man? Jeremy says, "Hey, at least Kevin can't be both the slowest player and the loudest mouth on the stream tonight." Hey, buddy, the DC supervillain or the Marvel supervillain, whatever shirt he was wearing. Yeah, he's at least he got a little competition for those roles tonight, huh? Now, this is where Yader, I've noticed, plays defense, but the way he plays his defense is if he does play defense, he's going to bump this 4 ball or something into the rail and just kind of leave that cue ball far over here. If you're going to play defense on this kind of table in this kind of game, I guess you don't really have to stick your opponent. You can just kind of make their life a lot harder to get to the proper pocket for their ball and their 8 ball shots, but Oscar, what's up, buddy? How you doing out there, man? I don't know if I told you guys earlier, but you got Teddy Bear Zunch chilling in the booth all by him lonesome. Bobby Hilton's on the road. This is last minute, so we can't get Kickin' Chicken and the legend Bobby Hunt in here, unfortunately. So if I could tell you guys stories like them, I would, but I don't have any yet because I've only been doing this for a few years, not 107 like those guys. Oscar still looking for action with no weight, buddy. Who you want action for? Oscar De Leon looking for action with no weight. The most active retired pool player I think I've seen in here. Ooh. Kevin goes to the air and unfortunately doesn't get up over the 4 ball enough. He's going to give Yader ball in hand. Excuse me, but ball in hand with some work to do. I like taking care of this one ball now. Because if you take care of this one ball now, you can throw that spin and get back down here for any one of these balls down table. I don't know how I feel about leaving that for last because you do have to play up and down this table at least once to get back for that one ball. Oh, all right. So this is where this comes into play. Dylan Perez, Oscar, top 10 on the list, saying he doesn't want to wait. Somebody out there will give it to him. That's the problem. So now, this is what I was asking these guys earlier. This one thing about last pocket. So because Yader made Kevin's ball here on purpose, this is now Kevin's pocket. That's his pocket. So now Kevin has to shoot the 8 ball into this pocket. Again, these are the defenses that I'm talking about. He's just going to roll. That was actually pretty... Did he get him? He might be able to see the 8 ball, so this is where this comes in, I think. So now I think because he can see the 8 ball, if he can see it full, he's got to hit a rail. Something has to hit a rail. But if he can only see a piece of it, then he's got to at least make contact with the 8 ball, and that cue ball can go anywhere. God, it's only 8 o'clock. I mean, this match could be over in another hour. If Dylan wants to come back down, and Oscar, you're not doing anything, I can rack up table 4 right now for you guys and after Ladies League, and we'll get another action match going. I like that race. Dylan and Oscar, guys, who wants to see it out on the stream? I think you should get 2 games, Dill, from Oscar just because, but depends on the game you play, I guess. What do I know? Oscar in the comments starting some fire, trying to get him to bite. Gotta throw the worm out there, man, and let it dangle if you want him to bite. Oscar, if you're half asleep, man, you can come down. I'll play you right now for just 2 games. Let's see how this goes. Might stand a chance if you're half asleep. Oh, look at this going. Oh, a little hard. He did have the 3-row potential. A little tough. So let's see. Slow roll the 7. Make the 7 nice and easy. Make the 2, and then you're just playing a little, not even a lot of back and forth pool. See, that's what I said. 2 racks race to 7, Dylan. I like that. That'd be interesting. I know people would want to watch that. We'd get that going on the stream for you guys. Dylan Perez and Oscar De Leon. Race to 7, give them 2 racks. I'd accept that, Oscar. We'll start the promotion for it right now. It's a thin line, but that 4 ball might go past the 3. It looks like he's going to play a combo, but I think it slides past. All right, guys, we got a bank opportunity here. Kevin Malley got a chance to, quote, tie it up. Bank pool, gorgeous shot on the 8 ball. He gets a boom. He gets a point. Yeah, Oscar, I think he was. I mean, obviously, I think he was trying to make the 3, but at that point, yeah, I think that was a better chance to play defense, kind of pump that 4 into the rail or something. Just send your cue ball up table, give Kevin a shot from up here somewhere in this area. Overhead view for the break, since I know the fans like it so much. Kevin's got a powerful break. He's got a lot of spin on that cue ball, though. He's going to get buried. Luckily, this is the BCA, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be open after that break. These guys look like they discussing rules while they play, which Not my decision, but hey. So it looked like he made, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so he made a solid on the break. Again, they said this was going to be BCA rules. I'm not sure what they're discussing right now. But with the BCA rules, I mean, Kevin should have an open rack and be able to pick whatever he wants to shoot. I mean, you can see the 6, so you can take a shot on the 1, so you could take a shot at the solids. But I think stripes is the better option here. And then you got this one problem area for both. But you can use the 11 to break that up. You can use the 12 to break it up. People probably say that solids is better, but yep, there you go, broken up. Now you just gotta move the 4 ball over here just a little bit more at some point. Might make his life a little easier. Nice shot, long table, tight pockets. That was good. Center pocket. All his balls are open now. He does have a runnable rack at this point. You just got to make balls. I mean, natural position on some of them. Ooh, Dylan Press says, let's go, Oscar. You know I never agree to gamble. But he's ready to do it today, my guy. Sounds like there might be more potential action. And let's cheer him on, folks. Get him in there. Another good make. And he's tucked just a little bit behind that 4 ball, I think. He might be able to see this ball to make it. He definitely wanted to stay up a little bit more. Not a bad shot by Kevin. It ties up the 5 and the 15, but so Yader's got a choice to make here. He can either start playing his defenses now and leave these as potential problems, especially that 15, or he can try to clear some balls out of the way. Kevin does have this 10 ball on the side or the corner, which is kind of nice. It'll help him get position down here on this 14, 15. And with a shot like that, guys, that's what we call an accidental defense. Your 10 ball is now locked up. Don't know if it passes a 6 or not. But now your 10 and your 15 are locked up. So now Kevin's got some work to do to get out. He's going to bank the 12 past the 6 if it goes. It should go. It does go. There's a window to bank it. Beautiful bank. He gets another boom. Kevin Malley. Very nice shot. Unfortunately, not a lot of love on the leave here, but one rail kick. There's a one rail kick potential to put the 10 ball down in this corner. Ooh, bump the 5. Ooh, almost got the break it on the 5. Yader's got 1, 2, 3, 4 balls he can easily make and still 3 balls he can make and then still play defense. He's gonna opt to play his defense now, which isn't a horrible idea. That was actually he's got blocked on the 4 ball now. I can't see the 15 because of the 8. We're gonna see what Kevin decides. I don't know if he's gonna try to go to the air again. This is a makeable jump. I mean, it's a full ball, but it's a makeable jump. He looks like he's measuring for a kick shot on the 10 ball. He's gonna try to go 2 rails. He's got to throw a little spin on this to get out there. That's gonna be a miscue. Yader now, again, with the potential to make 3 balls and still play defense. I don't like going for that 5 ball now. I wouldn't even touch that. Yeah, it's open for a bank from anywhere like over on this side of the table. But the 5 ball, I mean, it's blocking your 15. You have ball in hand. Why not run? Why not run the 3, the 1, the 2, and then bump this 4 or something, and then leave your cue ball somewhere over here at the end of it all in this little area? Instead, I don't know. I like running a couple balls here. If you guys disagree, gladly let me know. But I don't agree with moving this 5 ball right now. I'd run a couple balls, play defense later. Your 5 ball's creating a problem for him, and moving it like that. The theory could be that now the 8 ball's prettier in this pocket down here, and Kevin's going to move the 15, but he's going to play another kick shot at the 10 and just leave that 15 there. I mean, eventually he's going to get another shot. The advantage with Kevin taking that kick is now Yader is wide open on this table. I mean, every ball goes somewhere. And the 5 ball did make a gorgeous spot to put the 5 there and then follow up with the 8. Now he's just got to make balls. Nothing crazy about position. Just can't get stuck behind the 10. Might get still a makeable 3. I can't tell where that is on the. Nope, still a makeable 3. The Yader does have a chance to run the rest of this table out. He's going to make this 2. Make this 2 ball come out anywhere over here for the 4 or the 3. This last ball is going to be the purple 5, though, down in the corner. You make the 3 ball now, send the cue ball up down table for that 4, and then from 4 to the 5. Gotta make this 4 ball. Don't go crazy. You don't want to lose control of this cue ball. You lose this cue ball, Kevin's got a shot at coming back and finishing this rack. Ron Monville says Obie Pierce. Okay. Kevin's got to make this 10. I like drawing this cue ball, drawing the down table, which is what he's doing. He would have had okay position on that 15. That draw shot, though, I mean, he put a lot of power into that. It was more of a follow through finish that you need to just kind of push through that cue ball more. You don't have to hit it so hard. Kevin's got a choice to make. He can just bump this 15 a little bit, leave that cue ball over here. Or smack that 15 way up table, get it away from your 8 ball, and I would have played that a lot softer. Just bump that 15 right into the rail and push your cue ball over this way. I mean, same effect, and you still would have had both balls on that side of the table to make for your 8 ball. Yader plays a little bit of a defense back, just bumps the 4, gives Kevin a shot on the 15. Kevin's actually still got a chance to put this 15 in the corner and put that 10 ball past between the 5 and the 8. He still could potentially claim this pocket as his 8 ball pocket. He's just got to make the 10. Dylan says, Oscar, where'd you go? He's probably driving down here, Dill. He got excited. You said, hey, I'll play you. Oscar finally gets a challenge. Oscar finally gets somebody to accept his challenge, and then he disappears from the comments. So we're seeing a bit of a back and forth 2-ball defense here. We're kind of hoping. Oh, he's calling the 15 a bank. He's going to try to bank that 15 back by the 5. Wrong direction, unfortunately, but that would have worked out nicely if he could kick that 5 out of that pocket. But now Yader's got to bank that 4 out of there. He wants to leave the 5 right where it is, because then he goes 5-8, no problems at all. But this 4 ball is going to be the tricky one. I can't tell if the bank's open from here. Oh, Oscar, you got 2 people playing you now, man. Carlos says he'll come play you too. Kevin, long shot on the 10, just gets out of whack, but he's going to get a great leave out of the deal. Yeah, just got a 1-rail kick opportunity. He still can potential to actually, if he can either kick the 4-5 combo or he can just kick straight at the 5. I mean, if you're going to go for it, you might as well try the 4-5 combo so you can still use this bottom corner pocket over here as your pocket. Not the worst decision. I mean, at this point, what else? I mean, you might as well try to go for it. Bumps the 4. You're going to get the 5? Nope, not enough juice. Oh, doesn't get a rail, though. I missed that part. So he doesn't get a rail. Wow, Dylan, they just jumped right over you. Oscar said he'll play Carlos. Even Oscar, come on down. We'll play a couple matches tonight. We got all night, buddy. I'll stay in here all night long. Evan, I think, tried to make the 10 down by that 4-5 to get that stuff out of there. He may have actually got a really good leave out of the deal. Yader's going to have to kick at this. I think I'm coming this way and just call the 4, because if you hit the 4 thin enough, you can push the 4 in through the 5, or worst case scenario, you block up the pocket still, and then you have your potential for your 8 ball to go. He's going to go opposite way and try to kick long rail. Or short rail, I'm sorry. I actually would have tried to kick long rail. I mean, gets a hit out of the deal, so it works out for him, but I don't know. Not the way I would have played it. Oscar's scared. He said, Oscar replies, but I'm tired of giving people weight. Hey, man, when you're top 10 on the list, you got some pull around here. Nice shot, Kevin. I mean, people are going to want some weight out of you. Everybody watches you play. I mean, so stop being so good and people won't want weight from you all the time. So again, we're running into this issue where Kevin's got a side pocket now for his 8 ball. This is now Kevin's pocket. There's no marker on it yet, but that's Kevin's pocket. He's going to try the slow drift. Don't go in. That's a dangerous game to play. That makes things a lot more interesting, that 8 ball being there. You're going to have to kick that out of there somewhere. Yader's got a choice. He can either fire this or play defense. I say you got to fire that 4-5, made the 5 ball and kick that 4 way out and give himself potential to make the 4 ball in this pocket. But he opts to play defense, and he's going to... Good hit, Kevin. He's going to give Kevin a shot at the 8, which, again, you guys saw he had a clean hit. So, again, now you got a choice. You got to make the 5, come out 1 rail, make the 4, and then just, I guess, draw it. That's not what you want to do. He's going to play defense back. Great defense. I mean, but now here's the thing. So, Kevin can't see this ball. So because Kevin can't see the ball, if he makes any sort of contact with this 8, it's a clean hit. Doesn't have to get a rail. He does. Very nice. Ooh. Almost makes a 4 and would have forced a bank shot on this. So again, while I'm sitting here, this is Kevin's pocket. Yader's got to make this 4-ball and draw out. Draw out to the side of the table or anywhere on this half of the table. Or follow it up and get on this half of the table. However you want to do it, that's fine too. So now this is Yader's pocket. They're not marking it right now, but I'll mark it for you guys. We don't need them. Now the bank's there. I mean, very good bank potential. My letter still kind of stayed. So he's gonna bank this ball. It's fairly simple bank. He's got to make it. Good speed. Don't kill it. Don't lose the cue ball. Oh, catches the rail. Just catches the rail first. Now Kevin's got a chance to kind of get this ball away from that pocket. It's got potential to fall on the side. All right, I've seen this done before, guys. This is a 3-rail shot. 1. Oh, that's going opposite corner. Never mind, you can't go that way. Not a 3-rail shot. You guys are gonna see a little bit of defense here. Oscar, I'm gonna catch you guys up on the comments. Oscar thinks he got lucky to top 10. I disagree. He's a good player. Carlos says, Oscar, when you want to play, and then Oscar says, I'll be at Yale Wednesday next week. So there might be you might see an action match going on. Oh, Kevin, wrong pocket. So that being there, Yader's going to get a point. And while they're racking, guys, before I forget, Play for Shea, November 11th. This is the 10-year anniversary as far as I believe. This is the 10-year anniversary, guys. We're filling up quick. This is a huge event. I mean, full house, so many spectators. There's going to be food, prizes, all sorts of stuff, guys. This is a great thing. Table sponsors. You guys, if you're around, come down to this. Come on down, have fun with us. I mean, I did this my first year, and it was something I've never, ever seen before. The love and the family at Yale is insane. Here is our table sponsors, guys. So if you guys see something you want to do, I mean, sponsor our table, put your name on the front, put a logo on a t-shirt. These are your options. Contact Bobby Hilton at Yale Billiards for more information. Bobby Hilton or Lisa Zunch at Yale Billiards for information on the Play for Shea. Again, we're filling up quick. It's a great event. One of the most, between that and I believe one of the breast cancer events that we hosted here, guys, it's an emotional day, but it's also a fun day. Again, food, prizes, raffles, all sorts of stuff. Come on down if you can. Donate, support, play in the tournament if you can register and find a partner, but definitely something that you guys want to be a part of if you know anything about Yale Billiards. Back to the action over here. Hey, the guy in the booth doing great. Thanks, Crystal. You're so sweet. I try. I'm no Bobby Hilton or Bobby Hunt. Kicking chicken. Just lonely teddy bear, Zunch. But hey, what are you going to do? Kevin got solid. Is going to give Yader the stripes. From here, I keep knocking stuff off this stupid shelf. From here, I see no real problem balls with either rack. That's that rushy play, I think, in my opinion, guys. That's Yader's rush. I mean, that ball went, but I think he rushes his shots. Now Kevin's got, let's see, 3, 4, 7, 2, 8, 1. If I'm Kevin, I want to avoid these side pockets as my last pocket. It hasn't really given him much luck. He's got a saving grace on this 2-ball. He can make this 7 in this corner, come out and make the 2. Or we can play the 7 and go with 3 rails to get down on the 1 ball. Still not sure what his choices are. I would have played that a lot softer and put that cue ball down here for this 2, because then you just pop the 2 in with some pocket speed and you would come out and you would have had a shot on the 4 ball. And then from there, you could have played 1 rail out for the 1 and gone either way for the 1, like either corner or the side, whatever you want to do. All right, guys, I know it's been a while, but don't forget to like, share. If you're over on YouTube, subscribe to the Shark Stream page. Follow us on Facebook, Shark Stream and Yale Billiards, because that's where you find the latest action, guys. That's where you see all the stuff we got coming up. The sponsor, no, I'm sorry, not sponsors. The events, the tournaments, the pros, the lessons, the action matches, list matches, guys. We got everything coming on down here at Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut. So either come and visit or follow us on our social media so you guys can keep up on everything. Because there's no place to be like Yale Billiards, I guess. I don't know. I was going to try to Dr. Seuss a rhyme there, but it just didn't work out for me at all. Oh, boy. Watch the 8. Dylan Perez, he got a counter offer for you, buddy. Instead of a race to 7, Dylan's never going to play on table 8, just so you know. So that's not going to work. He's going to decline. Dylan Perez, you want race to 9, 8 ball, table 8. He'll give you 2 games on the wire. I think 8 ball, race to 8, 7. Race to 7. I think 8 ball, table 4, race to 7. 2 games isn't unfair, Oscar, in my opinion. He said, even though we're both 7s and 8 ball. I just want to give you guys some context here. This is funny because, Oscar, saying that you're both 7s and 8 ball, the APA gets stuck. Ooh, Sean Dixon throwing his hat in the ring. I'll play Oscar and respect his wishes and play even. Sean, we can do that here at your house. I like both. Oh boy. Crystal said, Oscar, she'll play you too. You got a lot of action. You know what? I got it, guys. We're going to set up another event. You know how we have the pros come in and you guys can pay to play the pros and get your picture taken and all that fun stuff? Oscar, you're our next event, buddy. We're going to just line people up. Ooh, Dylan Connors with a race to 7, table 8, 9 ball, 2 games. Guys, so listen, I'm telling you, we're just going to set this up. Oscar's going to come in. He's going to hang out on table 8. We're going to set Oscar up on table 8. It's going to be just all night long. You guys can just come in, and he'll play races with people. He's the next big action event we have coming on at Yale Billiards. Oscar De Leon, Mr. Popular over here. Oh, so like I was saying, Dylan and Oscar being the fact that you're both 7s. The fact that the APA doesn't go above a 7 and 8 ball. Oscar De Leon. You are what, a 650 Fargo, buddy? And Dylan Perez, I don't know how many Fargo events you do, but this is probably underrated. But this says you're only a 470 Fargo, which I think is short, underrated for you, buddy. All right, so you're a 509 established. I mean, maybe you got an art closer and Nah, because it says 470. I think 9 ball race to 7, 2 games isn't a bad game to play, and that's not just because Dylan and I are really good friends, and I want to see him on the stream on table 8. Chris Kramer. Chris, buddy. So this is called last pocket 8 ball. So it's just like 8 ball if you play BCA. Basically, whatever pocket your object ball goes in, your last object ball goes in. That's where the 8 ball's got to be played. So if Kevin, say this guy right here shooting, Kevin makes that 4 ball in the side pocket, he's got to make the 8 ball in the side pocket as well. But it's 8 ball. It's called 8 ball last pocket. It's actually a very popular game. I see people playing it all the time. What do we got? John Porto, dropping in the comments too, says him and Oscar versus Dylan and Sean, table 8, race to 11. I really like that race. I would love to see that, and if you guys want to set that up, I'm sure Bobby would love to set something like that up too. You guys should actually come down right now because I got nothing else going on after this, and I'm probably gonna be stuck here all night with my wife anyway. Not that I don't like being here, but I'm just saying, if this is something I can watch and do, we will get that going on the stream. All right, back to all the action now that we've missed all this because you guys got me going wild. Back to this action. All right. You guys figure this out. By the way, I want to see that. So if that match happens, guys, let me know because we want to get that on the stream, and I'll watch that because I'm going to be on the road again all week. But back to this exciting match we got going on. We got a bit of an issue sitting down here. So if you see that 8 ball, I've been sitting in this one angle, distracted by your guys' comments, trying to set up an action match. This is a disaster. That doesn't help. But this right here is an absolute disaster. That's what I'm saying, Oscar. This match alone, this rack, not even this race, this rack is going to take forever. That 8 ball, someone might just have to bite the bullet and take a loss on this one. There's going to be a lot of defensive back and forth. Kevin got the rail, so I don't know if you can squeeze that 11 in. This is... What's the rules here? Does anybody want to help me out? Can we call a stalemate and they have to re-rack this? Oscar Fargo is BS. He doesn't have any recent tournament stats. All his games are from a couple years ago. His game has changed since. The scene to Oscar, he's calling you out. I can't tell if that's good or bad. Porto, you talking about if they make the 8 ball? No, it's I think it's game over, man. I don't know if you could say let's spot the 8 and keep shooting. I guess that's on them. But Timothy makes a good point. I don't know if there's a rule against fouling 12 times in a row. But that's not a bad idea. Just kind of, which they're probably talking about. I don't know what they're going to talk about now. But just kind of make each one of his balls, and then make him deal with that 11. This is going to turn into a thing, I could tell you guys right now. I don't even have to... what are we going to get? Even if that's not a... Oh, yeah, this is... I can already tell you guys from sitting in here, this is going to turn into a thing. Look at the demeanor of people playing. Where is he? You can watch these guys shoot back and forth. You can tell Kevin's thinking about it. But Yader's playing a game where he's just going to smack these balls until he gets what he wants to get right now. Oh, Kevin. Oh no, shucks. Ball in hand. I don't think they're doing a 3-foul rule. That wouldn't make any sense, obviously, since it's BCA. Ah, Oscar says, "Where's the crowd at?" So we got tables being played. I guess this was something that was supposed to be set up, but was never really scheduled. So, hey, look, it's Nick. What's up, Nick? The crowd is over. I don't know. They're out there playing, having fun. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Nick. Yeah, there was. This crowd was crazy last night, actually, guys. It was a packed house. Lucas ran them back, and that was a really good thing last night. Um, While they walk around the table and do absolutely nothing, we're gonna play. Oh, never mind. Nobody wants to relive that moment. So, I don't know. Yeah, Oscar. Anyway, back to you guys. I like hanging out with you guys better. The crowd was spent last night. It was packed in here. There was people everywhere. Everybody was having such a good time. Oh, cue ball tracks right toward that pocket. I don't know what we're gonna do with this rack, guys. You guys got any ideas besides just making all his balls and making him deal with the 11? Yeah, Dylan, I agree. I don't know if they're doing 3 fouls. It wasn't brought up to me earlier. That's one of those things that like you kind of have to make a discussion in the beginning. Um, Nothing was said to me. Yeah, I agree. This rack is toast. I mean, they're gonna just kind of battle back. That's what I'm saying, though. They're just gonna shoot each other's balls back and forth. I don't know if you just. I know in the APA, I'm pretty sure you can just be like, all right, dude, this stalemate. We're gonna have to re-rack this because we're both gonna keep playing defensive or fouls against each other. I'm not sure how this goes. Everybody in the comments is agreeing this is a stalemate. This is what's gonna be bad because if I don't keep your guys' interest up by our conversations and our interactions, our viewer count is gonna drop, and I don't want to do that because it's not fair to you guys to have to be subjected to this kind of lackluster, just whack pool playing. Um, Everybody in the comments tends to have the agreement that they should just re-rack and start over. I mean, guys, it's 2-2 right now. You know, it's not like it's a hill match or it's anything wild. You guys are still very early in this set, and it's gonna ruin the game for everybody who wants to watch you guys play. And you guys are gonna be upset when you rewatch the stream later and realize that everybody wants to just kind of not watch. I guess we'll see what happens here. Banks, uh-oh. I'm going to call that a wasted shot. You put the ball right back where it was. I don't know the deal here. I don't know if Kevin knows it's supposed to be ball in hand or not. That's a bobbly shot. That's no fun. That 11 ball screwed, the 4 ball screwed. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to talk about, you let me know. We'll just chat up the comments now and keep you guys interested because I don't even know what's happening anymore, to be honest with you. Kevin makes the Kevin makes the other ball. Yader's asking ball in hand. Yes. All right. So now we're gonna have a point to play here. Now Kevin's got to play smart. I'm guessing there's gonna be something about a foul on that 8 ball too. I don't understand it. So I don't know. I would have re-racked this thing because now you're potentially giving up a game for no reason. See, after all that, I don't know what they were doing there. I don't know what happened. I think they should just re-rack. Here's Kevin now.
Every rack, he's making up new rules.
Is that what's going on? Hold on.
He's telling.
John, I got you on that mute button, buddy. I'll be out there in 1 second, buddy. All right, so give you guys a quick breakdown of what just happened. Kevin came in, and I guess this guy Yader's making up rules as you go. So BCA rules, in my opinion, state if you make the opponent's ball, it's ball in hand. There's nothing against that. It's ball in hand. What are you going to do? It's a foul. Something about if you can see the 8 ball and you don't hit it, it's a loss of game. I don't know. I'm gonna go out there and figure this out. You guys don't go anywhere yet, please. I'm gonna go get this started so we can just kind of keep this up because I'm not wasting my night for nothing. But yeah, John, I hit that mute button because I wasn't sure how that was gonna go, and I know we have our restrictions on what we're allowed to say out here. So, I don't know. Enjoy. I don't know. That is BS. I agree, Sean. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go talk to them, see if they're just willing to replay that rack or figure something out. Um, Keep those stream views up. I don't know. Pick a. Let's go. The news Solana commercial. I don't know. There's no rule saying you have to hit the 8 ball. All right, give me 1 second. You guys keep up the comments. Give me something to read when I get back. We're gonna run the sponsors. I'm gonna mute the mic. All right, how many viewers did I lose? What are we down to? Oh my god. Okay. Let me catch up on these comments here. You guys are doing awesome. Look at this. There's so much to talk about now. All right, so here's what's going on. I'm gonna catch you guys up real quick. And Bobby Boom told me just stay. Don't worry about it. It's their game. They want to argue. They can argue. So we're gonna keep you guys interested and have fun. Because that's what the Shark Stream is all about. These guys are gonna argue. We're gonna chit chat. So basically, what they're saying is the biggest argument they're having right now is Kevin shouldn't have made his balls because I don't know, some dumb rule. But anyway, they said no, that's fine. Kevin can make all his balls. Their argument right now is if this is the 8 ball, this is your opponent's ball, and this is your cue ball. If you can't see any piece of the 8, this is the rule they're arguing about. Which, if you guys know anything, please let me know. If you can't see a piece of the 8 at all, if you can't see any 8, you're 100% blocked. You can just shoot this cue ball, and it's not a loss. Whatever, ball in hand. But if you can see. This is bad drawings. If you can see any piece of the 8 ball at all, even if it's a little half moon sliver, if you can see any piece of the 8 ball, if you miss, you lose the rack. I don't understand either. Weird rule. It's a toss-up whether Kevin agreed to the rule or not in the beginning. I wasn't standing out there. I don't know. But now it's an argument. Either way, I think they're going to keep playing. It's now 3-2. So I'm going to catch up with you guys here. Let me get back to this. Actually, Bobby's on the phone now. What's up, Bobby? Oh boy, even the boss isn't now. I'm getting phone calls from the boss. So yeah. Let me get back up to these comments so I can read
He
everything.
took his point off, and we're
All right. I don't like doing this when nobody's here to help me. So that's the argument rule that they're having. It's whether if you can see the 8 and you don't touch it, you lose. It's whatever. That's what they agreed to. Bobby said they're not going to just play the game and respect each other's rules and do whatever. Then shut them down. They don't get to play here anymore. That's where we're at with that. All right, re-racks. Rack is dead. Sean says this is BS. Wasted 30 minutes, damn mute button. Okay, so where did I miss off? There's no rule saying you have to hit the 8 ball. That's the argument they're having, Sean, is that Yader wanted to come up with a rule that says if you can see the 8, you have to hit it or you lose. I don't understand that either. Porto says, I'm lost. What happened? I agree. The other way, they were not getting that 8 ball out without dropping it. That's definitely a re-rack. I guess Yader originally wanted to put the 8 ball center table and play out. And all right, well, I think that's going to wrap it up for them. But I'm going to hang out with you guys for another minute because I want to catch up on these comments. They definitely should have re-racked. There was no need to do it like this. Yader is saying you have to hit the 8 if you can see it. John, yeah, I agree. Honorably, sure. But this has just turned into a nightmare. So if anybody wants to come down and get on this table and take an action match, guys, my night is wide open now. This has turned into a disaster. Pretty sure we're about to kick them off this table. This is something I've never seen happen on the stream, and I want to apologize to all of you guys and let you guys know that this is not something that we stand for. This is not something that we want to ever happen here. We're doing this for you guys, for our fans, for our viewers, for everybody else. I mean, coming here to argue and make silly rules and not be able to just play a straight up gentleman's game of pool is kind of ridiculous. Dylan says he's on his way, so let's do this. Let's get somebody else down here. I want to see some action, guys. Help me redo this stream. Let's forget about this bad match. Let's get some action down here. Don't go anywhere, guys. Keep your eye on the Shark stream, and I'm gonna bring you guys something myself. I don't care if I have to stick somebody else in here and I have to play Thomas or something, but I'm gonna make it up to you guys. I don't know. Everyone says it should have been a stalemate. I tend to agree with all you guys. Yeah, I know. You want to come in and say hi? Crystal, who are you going to play? Who's calling you out?
I'm actually gonna play Kevin for craps and giggles, but I mean, if you guys want to make it a
Kevin
thing,
Malley?
comment on it and tell us what we need to do.
I don't know. Dylan says he's on his way.
Dylan, I'll play you too.
Crystal, you'll play anybody, not the point.
I know I will.
Even the Shark stream said there's so many different rules. You have to know what your rules you're playing before you start.
Yeah.
If you guys are going to come up with random rules, you should write them all down and everybody should agree to them. But again,
Kevin knew what the rules were, but hey,
yeah, but
they kept getting changed.
there was arguments in between. But it doesn't matter, guys. I'm sorry about this again, whether it's my fault or not.
If
Stick
something
around.
else happens,
You guys are going to see me pop back up. I'm promising you. I don't care if I have to go do something out there myself, and I'll mic myself up and commentate from the
or I'm
outside.
commentating from in here and you can play.
We'll
Let's
figure it out. So you guys don't go nowhere. Please keep an eye out, and I'll see you soon.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, SigmaWare, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Salado App, Mark Anthony Home Improvement,